Hello students. This video is to show you how to take guided notes during your course. These notes are here for you to use throughout the course for your quizzes and your tests and ultimately for your final exam. The first time you're going to use your guided notes, you'll get a prompt, and you get a similar prompt each time you take these notes, where you're going to go to a link that's going to take you to a Google form for the particular guided notes, in this case, characteristics of life, that you're going to use. So you have to click on that form, and that form will open up to a link and some instructions. Note that the form tells you that you need to use these guided notes to take notes as you watch the videos in Edgenuity. So there is a back and forth process here where you're going to have to flip back and forth between screens a little bit to take notes. So the first thing you want to do is click on this link, and that link will take you to the guided notes. Those guided notes are annotated or written on using the Kami app that you previously downloaded and put on your Chrome browser. You click on Open With and go to Annotate with Kami. If you don't get this dialog box, over here, usually in the three buttons, there's another dialog box here where you'll see three buttons that will actually open up to, or the Open With dialog, which will then give you the Open With dialog up here. So you click on Annotate with Kami, and the Kami app will open. And you have lots of choices. You can mark, you can comment, you can put a text box. Generally, you're going to be putting a text box. When you first click into the Kami notes, it will ask you to make a copy of those notes. So go ahead and create a copy. And once it's processed, you're now ready to take notes. So if I click in here again, I'll get a dialog box, and there I can type. I'm now ready to go back to my form, and notice in the form it says once you have these notes open, go back to Edgenuity, type the following sentence. Now you don't even have to type. You should be able to just copy and paste this sentence. You can right-click copy or Control-C to copy. Go back to your prompt here and Control-V to paste. And notice it says submit. Now that doesn't mean that you're done with the process. Once you click submit, notice it'll say pending. Your grade for this will be your notes that you actually turn in a way I'll show you in a moment. But you need to now go down to your next activity button down here at the bottom. Click to the next activity and start your notes.
Now you've been considering
At this stage, you're going to need to create two windows on your computer. So you're going to want to go back to the actual Kami notes and reduce them in size so that you can create a situation where you can have two sets or two windows open at the same time. This way, you can listen to the video and have your notes open at the same time so that you can be filling in these notes while you're watching the video. You should notice that at the beginning of these notes, there's a lesson question. There's a lesson question for each set of notes. The lesson question usually is right up here at the top. You just simply have to click over to your notes and type that in. You'll also notice that at the bottom of the video section here, there are numbers. Tells you the sections or slide numbers, And you'll also notice over on your notes that there are slide numbers here, slide number 2, slide number 4, and so on. That means that at certain points, you're not actually going to be taking notes. At slide 3, you'll see that in this case, there's just one question for you to answer. You click on what you think is the right answer, you click done, and you can move on to the next video. Then at slide 4, you'd match up your notes over here to slide 4, and so on. At the end, there is a section in your notes that is for summary, and that summary is for you to fill out based on the notes that you took. Remember, once you are done with the notes, you need to download them. Remember, go to your Google Drive with annotations, and notice it'll say Kami Export, and it will say your name, and it will say the particular set of notes. You click Begin Export, and it will process those notes to your Google Drive. You can then click Open Google Drive so that you can see that you have that set of notes. You actually have two sets, one that says Kami Export and one that just has your name. The one that has your name does not have the work that you've done. The Kami Export is the one that is the work that you've done. And you need to upload that file to the form that you had opened originally. This is where you're going to see that you need to complete and upload these files, this file, in order to get your grade for this assignment. You simply click Add File, go to My Drive, go to Kami Uploads, and then make sure you click the one that says Kami Export. Click that, choose Select, and then click Submit. Once you've clicked Submit, you will get a dialog box like this that says that you've completed submitting your notes to the form. You can go back to your Google Drive and find those notes so that you can use them at any time during the class for tests or quizzes.